tonight. This is MAWA, Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance. We are live at the Sports and More, Sewell, New Jersey. As you see, we have coming on here the very annoying, the very egotistical, risky business, Ronnie Reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a packed audience tonight, but I'm sure since Ronnie Reigns is here, we're pretty much packed enough with ego.
Cut my music. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's sexiest manager, risky business, Ronnie Reigns, would like to welcome each and every one of you out here tonight for Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance Winter Wreckage! Come on, you can cheer a little bit. You're not cheering for me, you're cheering for the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance. Let's hear it. There you go. So the world's sexiest manager, risky business, Ronnie Reigns, and your 2012 International Independent Professional Wrestling Manager of the Year would like to welcome each and every one of you here tonight, because I know each and every one of you love me dearly.
Isn't he full of
Before
himself?
you get to read the name,
You have no
let's
idea.
keep in mind, it's a family show, so there's no foul language or no inappropriateness. And we all know that risky business Ronnie Reigns never does anything inappropriate.
Yeah. We might want to stand back. There'll probably be a lightning bolt coming
For
down
having us
soon.
here tonight. Everybody, let's give a round of applause to Sports and More for being the fantastic headquarters of Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance. Come on, you can cheer for the board. Now let's go. Come on, we're now getting to beat on Mid-Atlantic.
Definitely a great place to be.
Now I'm sure all of you are wondering, why is the world's sexiest manager, risky business, Ronnie Reigns, coming out here to Commissioner Drew Templar's music? And why is he starting off the show tonight? I'm sure that very thought is going through each and every one of your minds. I see people nodding their heads out there. They're with me on this.
Not me, you.
Nope.
Commissioner Drew Templar is not going to be here tonight. Of course, yeah, I heard some ahs out there. Well, Drew's not going to be here because he did some silly thing like give a kidney to somebody or something like that, so he's not going to be here. So, that being said, since he had to get over by doing something like that, your new Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance Commissioner, risky business Ronnie Reigns, welcomes you to the show!
I don't know about all that, but we wish Drew all the best and hope for a speedy recovery.
Yes, we do need you here as quickly as possible.
Hey, it's my birthday.
Whoa, what do we have coming here?
Everybody cares it's my, you care that it's my birthday. It's gonna be every February show is my birthday. What do you like those? You're killing me.
Dave Patera stepping into the ring here.
I hate to disappoint you, Ronnie.
What do you teach?
However, I'm the deputy.
What is happening?
That means when Drew Templar is not here, I'm in charge. It's not you.
What are you talking about?
What did he say?
It sounds like he's saying that he's in charge tonight since Drew isn't here.
You have no power whatsoever. And just so I can keep my eye on you, you are branded to that table all night.
Wait.
He wasn't pointing here, was he?
Whoa. We don't want him over here with us.
Oh, come on. We got a small enough table as is.
Okay, I'll give you that. You do have Ronnie's office. However, we'll do it right now.
Well, wait,
So, sound guy, play Dave Dumoir's music, bring Dave out here, and you can conduct your interview. But after your interview, you're over there with me.
This is a travesty. What are you doing in here?
I agree for once with Ronnie Reigns. It's a travesty to have him over here with us.
I tell you, like I said before, this place is packed. It's going to be a lot more packed with his ego standing over here making commentary.
Very rudely forced upon Ronnie's office. I would like to bring out a very personal, close friend of mine, one of my fellow competitors in the Smart Mark Radio 2013 Fans Choice Awards for the gentleman Jim Chadwick, God rest his soul. The gentleman Jim Chadwick, Independent Professional Wrestling Manager of the Year, none other than Dave, the Architect Gourmet. Come on, you can cheer for him. It's all right. It's not me. It's not me, so you can cheer for him.
Well, I thought he would have talked at least a little something about Dave. Dave is leading the votes right now for Smart Mark Radio's Manager of the Year. And I believe Ronnie is third. So it's a pretty close race. But Dave is in the lead.
Well, maybe it might be missed votes because maybe they think the fans think he's Mr. Clean.
Important stuff to take care of since I'm being forced to take care of Ronnie's office right now. Okay. Now, Dave, we've known each other a long time, Dave. We go up and down the roads. We spent years together. You know, both professional wrestling managers in one of the most premier, greatest sports of all time. You've done many great things. You've done all kinds of incredible things in the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance. Ronnie Reigns, the world's sexiest manager, stands before you and says, "Sir, thank you for representing the world of professional wrestling managers the way you have. And I am proud to state that you are one of my competitors. I was last year's champion. You have the potential to be this year's champion. So I think, you know what? I think bringing it home to the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance, that's where it's at. Incidentally, all of you can go on Facebook and check out MawaProWrestling.com and also check out Smart Mark Radio, where you too can vote the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance favorite independent professional wrestling manager, professional wrestling promotion of the year. So be sure to do that. If you're not voting for me, vote for Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance. So get on and do it. So anyway, that being said, we've got some accolades to live up to here. And I think, my friend, that what you've done here at the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance, you have every chance to live up to that. You have every chance to represent. So, you know what? Tell these people what you think you can do, brother.
Well, first of all, Ronnie, it is an absolute honor to be a part of Ronnie Reigns' office tonight. 2012 Smart Mark Radio Independent Manager of the Year, the world's sexiest manager.
Oh, give me a break.
That's debatable.
The thing is, that was yesterday. This is 2014, folks. There's a new sheriff in town, so to speak, and his name is Dave Dumoir.
AKA the Penguin.
Buddy, you're old news, buddy. So, you've done a lot in your time. I respect it. Totally respect it. But your time is past, pal. What has risky business Ronnie Reigns done for you lately? Absolutely nothing. Where's this risky business Ronnie Reigns Incorporated? Is there one person left? Is there one person left, Ronnie? No! This is the world's sexiest manager. Look at him. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you, the manager of MAWA. Ronnie, look at you. You're wearing a lumpy pant shirt. You've taken a serious fall from grace, pal. Oh, come on.
This ain't gonna be good.
Come on.
Flip the button, dude.
Come on, Ron. Ron, just pass the torch. Just get this over with right now. We're going around here for everyone. They want it.
Are you quite finished for a moment? So I can tell these fans a thing or two?
Floor is yours.
If you want to stand there and you want to talk to me about what you've done in the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance, Sunshine, let me tell you something. I have been a part of the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance since it started. I am the only professional wrestling manager that matters in the business of professional wrestling. You would be nothing without me. I, friend, have taught you everything that you learned about professional wrestling. And furthermore, what these people don't know is I am the one that nominated you in the Smart Mark Radio Independent Professional Wrestling Management Competition. I am the reason that you were on there. I am the reason that you were here. Why don't you tell all these fans you're such a mastermind? My friend, you are looking at the master manipulator of the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance. Why don't you tell everyone, you, manager of Jason Havoc, why don't you tell everyone how he won the belt? Why don't you tell everyone who gave you the idea to destroy the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance Championship belt? It wasn't your idea. I came up with these ideas. Why? Because you're looking at the devil right here, Sunshine. I am the one that came up with these ideas. I am the one that made you who you are. I am the one that people should be voting for because I am the only manager that matters. And incidentally, you want to talk about me having no one to manage? You want to talk about me having no one to manage? My friend, I signed Mighty Mo. I signed the fans' favorite wrestler, Mighty Mo, to Risky Business Incorporated. You don't even have Jason Havoc anymore. He got scared when Pat Shamrock left him in a pile. He's off wearing a showgirl's dress in Las Vegas right now because he's scared. You know what? You have no one, my friend. You want to talk about me having no one? I'm nothing more than an interview segment monkey. You have no one, Sunshine. You've got nothing. So if you want to talk to me, you don't deserve to have the name manager, my friend.
You do not have to worry about Jason Havoc, who happens to be in the Southwest and in the architect's business right now. And you think I don't have anybody? I've got someone.
Did he just say that Jason Havoc isn't here tonight?
Jason Havoc is not here tonight. And here comes Pat Shamrock.
Yeah, apparently there seems to be a problem because he was supposed to face Havoc tonight.
Oh, you set this up, Ronnie?
I ain't said nothing. You're the one who made this bad, Sunshine.
Two things. Yo, look here. Thank you. Number one, when you come out here and you badmouth our great fans of the MAWA, I have a problem. Okay? Number two, for the last 4 months, Josh, 6, for the last 6 months, you've had something against me. You've had a problem with me. And you see, you knew how to get to me. Because you come out here and you badmouth all these beautiful people who have earned that world title. So what's your problem?
Shamrock, listen to me. You think you're something, you have for the last 18 years that I've known you, because you got a bunch of puke kids out here that come out here and cheer for you every time we're out here. That means something? Like that trip right there on the green man, there's another one. I can look all over that place and see this crap.
I know.
Just like this. And you, quite frankly, I hate you. I absolutely.
Whoa, who's this?
What's this? What's he doing here?
Whoa. Who's he? Who is that guy?
This guy right here is my former U.S. champion,
Whoa!
Rotmare. Umar must have pulled some strings to get him here tonight. These guys have a long history together. Shamrock and Rotmare used to train together.
Really? Well, looks like fun time is over. Looks like Ronnie's going to be joining us.
When he's going to jump in that butt Pat Shamrock like that, Jason Havoc isn't here. He needs an opponent. It's all him.
Whoa.
Now you can get out of here.
Dave Patera just made the match since Jason Havoc is not here. It looks like it's going to be the Dog of War, Rotmare, to face Pat Shamrock. And I don't know what kind of strings Dave Zumar pulled. I've known Rotmare for well over 20 years. This is going to be a great match. These two trained together not too long ago. I can't wait. Ronnie Reigns, unfortunately, joining us over here at commentating. I got some things to go take care of. I'll be right back. Ronnie, I'd say it's great to see you, but I'd be lying.
That's okay. I know how you really feel about me.
Hey, how you doing?
You need
The hammer to the bell.
you stay there. I'm not going anywhere.
not doing anything.
Fascist. You run a communist country somewhere. I know you do.
Don't make me sad.
How's everybody doing here tonight? I know we can be a little bit louder. Are you guys ready for some Mawa action?
I don't want to take the guy's seat, so I want to have one of my own because I'm important and I deserve one of my own.
If you say so, buddy.
Wait, who's using that one right there?
Nobody.
I'm taking that one.
Okay.
I want a real chair.
Having some musical chair thing going on there.
Let Dave Dodge sit in there. Let him sit in the bad chair.
Let's get the show kicked off. Our opening contest is set for one
Can't believe he actually laid his hands on me.
Our referee for this match, Rico Suave Jr.
Who I've proven to everyone is 1/367th Irish. That's the only reason that Pat Shamrock won the title in the
From
first place.
Pleasantville, New Jersey, weighing 165 pounds, Joey Spade.
And coming to the ring now, Joey Spades. A seasoned professional wrestler. Known him for quite a couple of years. Finally broke his streak of being 0-many. Well, hopefully tonight he'll add another one into the win column. But I'm not sure with the likes of taking on Dirty Don Montoya.
You know, I have absolutely no love for Don Montoya whatsoever.
So why is that?
Well, mainly because he's 53 years old and he's trying to tell everyone he's 27. Hey, be who you are. Don't try and hide it. I'm the world's sexiest manager. I don't try and hide that from the people.
Well, I'm pretty sure you and Don Montoya do have something in common. It's pretty obvious that both use just for men.
Hey, I'll have you know I do not like men. I like women. I'm the world's sexiest manager. The women hit on me. I know sometimes it's a blessing and a curse. What can I say? Did you say hit on you or hit you? If you like the rough stuff, hey, I don't have a problem. I can ring the bell.
There you go. Do something useful. You get to ring the bell.
I do everything useful all the time. I can't believe this. I've been relegated to ringing the bell.
And his opponent,
I was going to ring it right now because I really don't care.
Do you need training?
Training? I've trained for 16 years, sunshine.
the Dirty Don Montoya.
What I should have is a martini in my hand instead of the bell hammer.
Question.
Wait, here, now your question's invalid. Right now we're going to see Don Montoya, who is 58 years old, and he keeps trying to tell everyone he's 23. Look at him. I mean, seriously, what 23-year-old looks like that?
You got a point. However, I'm sure when it comes to wrestling ability, Dirty Don Montoya has probably forgotten more than Joey Spades has even learned.
It's because he's 93 years old.
Welcome back there, Jim. What do you have to say about this match coming up with Joey Spades taking on Dirty Don Montoya?
Well, I'm really looking forward to this match.
worked. It worked the way I did it. I do it my way, you do it yours. You're over there using your
And then we got Joey
iron
right over the
fist.
top rope on a Dirty Don. He can't even get into the ring yet.
See, old people have a problem with stairs. That's what it is. All he needs is, he needs to get like a little help, maybe a walker, maybe one of those jazzies would work. Hey, doesn't he look like all those people you see at Walmart driving around in the jazzies with like the big sports pajamas?
Dirty Don, definitely the vet here, going against the young gun, Joey Spades. Spades is too worried about the fans here, and I think that might cost him a match tonight against the Dirty Don Montoya. Clubbing forearms to the chest. It looks like he's going to throw him into the corner. But Spades with the reversal. Up to the top rope.
He used a closed fist. I seen it. Where's that Irish referee on this one?
Spades gonna try to go for a suplex. Instead, Dirty Don gets him in a headlock.
Hey, do you think I'd get in trouble if I ran up there and I hit him with the bell hammer?
Probably.
Well,
Oh wait, Dave's sitting
sorry.
next to me.
Yeah, you have the authority right next to you.
Deputy Commissioner Dave Patera sitting right next to you.
He's the one that gave me the hammer. I mean, he gave me dirty looks. I mean, you have no idea what you've just unleashed.
Well, if you had a hammer, what would
I'd
you do?
hammer it every day, all morning, however the song goes.
Yeah.
Spades with a nice drop kick on Dirty Don Montoya. Again, Spades going to the top rope. Flying clothesline.
He's falling and he can't get up.
Spades is going to try to roll him over and go for the cover here.
Come on, Patera, laugh.
2 count by Rico Suave Jr., our resident referee here in Mawa.
Kind of regret it.
I wish you would have left him back somewhere else
I
here
might
tonight.
have, should have.
Hey, everybody missed me so much since I was not able to make it here last time. Last time, I had serious business to take care of, so I was not here. So now I have to make up for it with twice as much awesomeness.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that it took a while for you to get that dye job.
I'll have you know, this is my natural color. It's simply Grumpy Cat colors. I am the Grumpy Cat of professional wrestling.
There's no argument there.
Back to the match here, Joey Spades
There's a match going on?
has Dirty Don Montoya in the corner.
I see an old person getting mugged.
I don't think Don's much older than you are.
He's 74 years old. Will you
Come
please
on,
stop
man. Pick an
misrepresenting
age.
his
Pick an age.
Spades again going to go for that suplex. Hits Montoya this time. Saying how heavy it was just to get Montoya over.
Well, it's because he's a heavy guy. He ain't heavy, he's my brother.
2 count by referee Rico.
You mean Rico Suave, the Irish referee.
Well, you know, last time I saw him, I called him Mick Suave.
He has no burgers. Not at all.
Spades in the corner choking the Dirty Don Montoya.
What were you just looking at? There was no choke going on.
No, I suppose he doesn't got the foot underneath his throat either.
How can you see that from this angle?
Don't
There's no
worry
foot
about it, Jim.
going on.
I mean, come on. There's not even sun out here. He's got on glasses.
Because I wear my sunglasses at night, baby.
That shows your age right there.
All right, enough with the 70s reference songs here.
80s. Let's get back to the old guy getting mugged in the ring.
The old guy, I mean Dirty Don. Gee, you got me saying it now.
Ain't going for
He
another pin
dirty-
attempt.
The Dirty Don almost pinned again by Joey Spades. Another 2 count from referee Suave. Dirty Don ain't gonna give up that easy as he tries to get the crowd behind him here.
Well, he's got to be nice to at least someone in the audience so they'll drive him to the Taco Bell.
Oh, that's just not right.
Sure it is. Taco Bell's great food. When you're 4.
I'm sure you're there quite a bit doing the dollar menu.
Spades with a leg drop. Listen, we don't need to talk about food. You guys are sitting.
He just
Yeah,
pulled the
that's
tights.
a
Did
fat
you
guy.
see that? He just pulled the tights.
Hey,
You're taking
you know-
away from Joey Spade's wrestling ability.
Hey, they don't call him
Just pull
dirty
the
for
tights.
nothing. It's Dirty Don Montoya. He has
Can't
every
believe
tricks of the trade.
And the people are cheering for dirty tricks, yet they boo me.
Well, you just dirty.
I've had my back this afternoon, I'll have you know.
And again, Spade staying on top of Dirty Don Montoya with some knee drops to the back of the neck and head. Dirty Don really has not been able to muster much offense in this match.
Don't say mustard near him and get excited that there's food nearby.
Reversal by Montoya. But once again, Susie gets in a move.
Susie?
Spade,
Who is Susie?
Spade counters, but he was able to counter this time with a nice side side drop.
Where's this Susie girl you're talking about?
Susie? I don't know. Some girl I met when I came in here tonight. I don't know. I don't know
She's
why
obviously
on.
not in the ring.
She's obviously in your head.
Both men down on the mat here. As Rico Suave Jr. waiting for the two guys to get up as Spades goes off the rope. Double clothesline. Both guys down again. Rico gonna check on him, start the 10 count.
I'm gonna make sure Don Montoya's heart is still going.
Well, I did look for the defibrillator when I did get here, so I know we have one on hand.
Every building does need to have one as per OSHA rules.
Blocked by Montoya. Another block. Third time's the charm.
Flagrant disrespect for justice. There's closed fists flying everywhere, and I get treated the way I'm getting treated.
Slams him down. Here he goes off the rope. Elbow drop.
One for the
1,
cover.
2. 2 count.
Those Irish kids count real slow.
And here we go. He's going to go for the leg drop. This is the most offense Montoya's had the whole match. Almost a 3 count. Even Montoya saying that was 3. Montoya gonna pick Joey Spades up. I don't know how smart that is. Should have left him on the mat and took it to him instead of lifting him up.
Absolutely. He should have had him on the ground and keep him on the ground.
Spades mounting a comeback here. But a nice reversal by Montoya. Up and over. Gets him over, barely.
Whoa!
Nice roll up by Montoya. And we have a winner.
It's your job to ring the bell. Not like that. That was wrong.
Dirty Don Montoya. As Dirty Don picks up the victory here. I think they need a new bell ringer here.
He better pick up his spleen when he gets back in the ring there. I think he dropped it whenever he did.
Come on, what's your problem with Dirty Don?
I don't have a
He's a great guy.
He is a great guy for like a 74-year-old.
Hey, old people are cool.
You don't see too many old people rolling around in the ring now, do you?
The Spades complained to Rico Suave Jr. that he held the tight and told everybody to kiss his you-know-what.
Hey, let's keep it PG, people.
Wow, you know what is now a bad word? Oh my
No,
God.
what he was slapping there, buddy.
This country is going crazy.
Hey, it's the economy.
You know, I think the commissioner really needs to let me have some more involvement in this show. I absolutely do think so.
Well, you keep it up, and he's going to tell me to grab that hammer off me. You could just sit there like a little long-haired
You
man.
might get this hammer off me now. I've got the hammer of justice. This gives me the power.
Hammer of justice. Okay, there's the fourth member of the Shield there, people.
All right, now that's a great way to kick off the show, don't you guys think?
I like Michael Chiklis in that show.
You guys ready for the next match?
Following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle, weighing in at 399 pounds.
Good Lord.
A man's deepest fear.
I think if I behave myself, you should let me announce it.
No.
No one wants to hear you. Just one match. No one wants to hear you. What about Mighty Mo's match? No. You should hear during Mighty Mo's match.
It sounds like Dave Patera is being the grumpy cat tonight. You ask him everything, it's just no.
I think I'll bring him over.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure I will. I'm an adorable guy. I'm a very likable guy. I'm not like that Dave Demare, that horrible,
Adorable or implorable?
that snake did to me.
And here we have Mean Mark Matt. Guy's currently on a rebound right now after being defeated by Pat Shamrock on the last show. But he's a large man, he has a lot of mobility, and he's a pretty angry man.
From the short bus, Silly Billy!
Now, since we have a moment to ourselves right now there, Ronnie, I want to ask you a serious question.
We're filled with an arena of people. How are we by ourselves?
Right now, when it comes to speaking terms, I understand you just picked up Mighty Mo for Risky Business. Is there anybody currently in the MAWA roster are you keeping your keen eye on?
You're fishing for inside info here.
You got that right.
Well, I'm just going to be perfectly clear and say that as of right now, Mighty Mo is the only wrestler currently in the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance who is gaining any sort of guidance, leadership, and or professional insight whatsoever. He won the right to have that lucrative contract. He is the only one in that locker room currently that Ronnie Reigns is representing.
Fair enough. So
If memory serves me correctly, Ronnie, last time we were in this building, I remember you having a hand in the match between Silly Billy and Andy Hedden.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no recollection of that.
I'm sure you don't.
and here's Silly Billy in here with his turkey hat.
Turkey hat and his Ninja Turtle pants. I even brought a hat for Silly Billy to wear tonight.
Isn't there a Turtles movie coming out anytime soon?
I believe there is a Turtles movie coming out soon.
Come on.
That should be cool.
I mean,
Wait for the ref to tell you to ring the bell. Stop doing things on your own.
And Silly Billy trying to get in the ring.
Remember, he is from the short bus, so it's going to take a little bit of time. There you go. All right.
Silly Billy makes it into the ring.
I'm going to be waiting to ring the bell for 20 minutes by the time Silly Billy gets done with it.
Definitely has his hands full here with the big guy, Mean Mark Mest.
I'm kind of afraid that since he's having that turkey hat on, he might lose it tonight.
Well, yeah, all he's going to do is make Mark hungry.
Yep.
Making me hungry.
Oh, that ain't too hard there.
No,
You're
it's never
standing
hard.
here in your little slacks and your purple shirt with the Barney dye.
Haha, very funny. Never heard that one before.
That was very nice.
My last one was very nice, too.
No, it wasn't. It was like you were.
It was angrier.
I'd like to thank the young fans in front of us who taught Ronnie how to do that.
Do what? Yell at people? Oh, I yell at kids all the time.
We're gonna get this match underway. Collar and elbow tie-up between Mark Mest and Silly Billy. And Billy thrown right across the ring by Mean Mark.
His hat fell off.
Oh, and here he
he's
goes.
Going back into his bag of tricks there. What has he got?
Oh, he's got a Papa Smurf hat. Well, I did bring a Jake hat from Adventure Time that my son asked me to bring after seeing some video of Silly Billy from the last show that we were at here. I showed my son this guy, and My son, who is a very big fan of wrestling, really loved this guy and said, "Here, Dad, see if he'll wear my hat tonight."
So you gave it to him to wear tonight?
I did not get a chance to give it to him, and unfortunately, it's in my bag.
You should have wore it when you announced him.
I'm sure he's got plenty of hats.
He's going to the well one time too many with this one here.
Uh-oh. Looks like he's going to be from Fraggle Rock now.
All right, another 80s reference. Let's go.
This show must be 80s scheme here tonight.
I left my Nintendo at
Don't
home.
dig at me.
Well, if we were
80-ish.
going to dig at you, we'd say the 50s. But anyway, let's get back to
Wait a minute.
as we get back to the ring here. Silly Billy was able to get back in, wearing a Fraggle Rock hat this time.
I think we should get back to the fact that I think the commissioner should let me announce a match tonight.
No.
You're not the commissioner.
I'm still mad that the commissioner made you sit over here with us tonight.
Hey, I'm enlightening your life 100% by being here.
Yeah, with the 50s TV references. But anyway, back to action again. As we get another collar and elbow tie up here. This time Mark Mess pushes him right into the corner. Misses with the punch. Silly Billy runs to the other corner. I don't know how smart that was. But he was able to get out of the way of Mark Mess. And Mark Mess just clotheslined Silly Billy. With ease, I might say. Mark Mess telling us that Silly Billy fell down.
That's pretty funny.
This is what happens when you put somebody who is quote-unquote special in with somebody who is definitely serious.
Don't be calling me Mark Mess special.
Mark, a veteran of this business,
There goes the other hat.
just got the Fraggle Rock hat. Think he might, yep, he did. We're using his toilet paper.
I was gonna bet $5 he put it on.
Silly Billy lost without a hat here. Can he wrestle without it?
Oh, that's a nice little old school move there. Nice little nerve hold.
Mark
What's
Mess
so funny?
yelling for him to tap. Ronnie Reigns over here giggling like a 15-year-old schoolgirl.
You might have to change those numbers around. Probably 51.
I just like seeing Silly Billy get a beating. What can I say?
Silly Billy trying to come back here.
That's not gonna work.
That's not going to work at all.
Nah.
He's going to need more than that to knock down Mark Mess.
Like another hat.
And he's going to pull out a Viking hat.
All right. And he wins.
Third time, once again, is the charm. Is Silly Billy able to knock down Mean Mark Mess?
That was very moving.
Silly Billy up on the second rope. What's he gonna do? Oh, I think he let loose, so to speak.
That was very unsportsmanlike.
And the back elbow from Mean Mark. Silly Billy tried to come back in.
Oh, this ain't good. Oh, that's it. That's
This might be
it.
over. And it is. Here's our winner, Mean Mark Mess.
I think you should let me announce the next match.
And Mean Mark picks up a victory here
Do anything. I'll be back.
against Silly Billy.
Seriously? Or
And you're gonna leave this guy with us? Big victory here from Mean Mark on Silly Billy. He's got hats all over the ring.
However, he does feel apologetic. You see him looking around to all the kids saying, I'm sorry.
I give you 25 bucks right now. Will you bet me in now, Mike Mo's match? 25 bucks. Go to the concession stand right now. It's great stuff.
As much as I need the money, I'm here to do a job tonight.
It's good money, man. It's good money.
I don't know.
You know what? Why don't you just hand me the money? I'll keep him busy a little bit. Okay. You know, you do, you know. Up. We're not doing nothing. Hey. Oh, this is awkward.
Well, he just took the microphone right out of my hand and ran to the ring as quickly as he possibly could.
He didn't give me any money.
And I didn't get no $25. What's up with that?
Oh, you better bring some hot dogs or something.
I need something to eat here. What's
Yeah, I can
going
tell.
on? What is he doing?
Ladies and
Apparently he's up there.
job.
I know, he took the microphone.
You're
right
the
out of
bitch, man.
match
He
tonight.
just here to talk.
Coming down the aisle, weighing in 170 pounds from
See, this is why he doesn't do any
Battery
announcing.
City, Mighty Mo!
And Mighty Mo, definitely some kind of strong favorite.
And his opponent, weighing in at 205 pounds, hailing from
I gotta tell you, you do it so much better.
Binghamton, New York,
He doesn't even know where Binghamton is.
Sean Paul!
All right, you're done. Get your
Here
butt
comes
back
the
over here.
hybrid Sean Carr, a man that I know very, very well. Sean Carr and I, when I broke into the wrestling business, Sean was the man who taught me how to put together the ring. I have the most respect for this kid, and he is very, very talented as well. He has had a few tryouts in the WWE. Really? And I have followed this guy's career for quite a few years, and I'm still waiting for my money, Ronnie Reigns.
The other guy took it. He said he'd do it.
Hey.
This is definitely going to be one great match. I can't wait.
I don't know about you, but this looks like it's going to be a fast-paced match.
Well, this is definitely going to be one of those fast-paced matches that you're not going to want to blink, that's for sure. Like I said, the hybrid Sean Carr, a man that I've watched since he first started in professional wrestling back in Binghamton, New York. Very, very talented young kid. Has been in the ring with so many people. One of my favorite matches he was in was actually with Carlito. He's got a lot of very innovative moves. This is Mighty Mo. Can't leave out Mighty Mo. Mighty Mo, definitely one of the top guys here in Mawa.
Oh, yeah.
And like you said, this is definitely going to be one heck of a match. Mighty Mo going for the roll-up. 2 count. Clothesline. showing a little respect here for Sean Carr.
I find it very interesting that with a man with such talent as Mighty Mo, why would he partner himself up with Ronnie Reigns? I mean, I don't see any profit. I don't see any advancement in this decision.
1 count. Nice leg lariat by Sean Carr. Nice flipping senton. There's the backflip. Told you, Sean Carr is quite an amazing athlete here.
He's got my attention.
And Ronnie Reigns getting involved here in the match as he grabs Sean Carr's foot, allowing Mighty Mo to get back in the ring. Mo taking control of this match with a suplex. Goes for the cover. 2 count. As Mighty Mo stays on top of the hybrid Sean Carr.
For another cover.
2 count once again. Spinning kick right to the back of the head of Mighty Mo.
That was beautiful.
Sean Carr known more for his tag team prowess here, as he is a multi-time tag champion in various independent wrestling companies. His tag partner, a longtime friend and schoolmate of mine, Cage. Nice flying forearm into the corner by Mighty Mo. And there's a knee. Double knee. Oh.
Jawbreaker.
Oh, and a spinning elbow from Mighty Mo. Gonna go for the cover here. 2 count.
Should have kicked his head off.
Not meaning to butt in a little sponsorship here, but it looks like after this type of punishment they're giving each other, they're going to need some life insurance. And no better than Patrick Cahill helping people protect their families. He's an insurance broker licensed in Delaware and New Jersey over at 356 Anthony Drive, Belvoir, New Jersey, 08031. You can contact him at Patrick Cahill.
And a kip up into a cutter.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut into your promo. Great move though from Mighty Mo, and another 2 count with a kip up in the cutter, catching Sean Carr. But you're right. These guys are putting on one heck of a match. Somebody's gonna need life insurance, especially with Ronnie Reigns out there. What happened to Commissioner Patera? He said he had to go take care of something, and Ronnie Reigns ran off.
Yeah, he's gone. He's still hanging around the ring somewhere.
Nice kick from Sean Carr, going for the cover. Ronnie Reigns distracting Rico. Carr had this match won, I think, without a doubt. But Ronnie Reigns getting involved. Both guys struggling to get to their feet, which this match has been very, very good match here.
Very physical. Now coming to a test and see who really wants it the most.
Mighty Mo biting Sean Carr. Uh-oh. I've seen this from Carr before. Third time. Oh, and a clothesline from Sean Carr. Back elbow. Spinning heel kick. Carr picks him up. Rolling senton. Goes for the backflip off the second row.
Very nice moonsault.
And again, Carr had this match won. And Ronnie Reigns once again.
Come on, where's the commish?
Where's Patera when you need him? Somebody must be keeping him distracted. And Mighty Mo
Going in, taking advantage.
Mighty Mo picks up the victory. Here's your winner, Mighty Mo.
That's one of the main reasons why Mighty Mo picked up Ronnie Reigns to be his manager.
Mighty Mo throwing stuff at Ronnie Reigns, telling him to get away from him. Why did he do it? And here comes Ronnie Reigns as Deputy Commissioner finally comes back around. Ronnie Reigns decides to join us again.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I just had to go to the concession stand for a minute there.
You didn't even bring us none.
And that's what you're calling that? Going to the concession stand?
I don't know what you're talking about. How what?
Were you sitting here the whole time?
I had to go to the concession stand. Ask these guys, they'll tell you. I even gave them $25. Wait a minute. I'm not going to incriminate myself. Wait, what's this? You won fair and square. What is that?
Fair and square was definitely not how it was
Nice
won.
handshake from Mighty Mo.
I got
From
peace,
Sean
guys.
Carr. Very impressive match by both these guys.
It's okay, I have a sparkling water here.
Sean Carr thanking the fans here in New Jersey. And he's looking right at you,
What are
buddy.
you talking about? I didn't do nothing.
Sean Carr
I didn't do nothing.
You and your
Telling
stupid
you.
hair. Yes.
telling you you're going to get what you deserve.
With a 20-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first. From the better side of the bridge, Philadelphia, weighing 253 pounds, Ryan Paxton.
I thought it was Austin. I thought it was Austin. How come you didn't mention my birthday? I get put in the corner, and I get no cupcake. They curled his hair really tight. It's like he's looking the high. That was going on camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we're doing these introductions, I want to talk to you about the current people who are helping us with the production here of MAWA. We have Paul Benjamin Siding Company, Custom Exteriors. They're located P.O. Box 181, Summerdale, New Jersey. You can call them up at 856-783-6632.
School area, I know you're not that right, but the education system's not that great here. We all remember the silence here, right?
irrational. You know, the commissioner just yelled at me. I'll finish my point after the announcement.
Okay.
Dennis Reaper.
Anyway, the commissioner just yelled at me because I said Ryan Ashton, if he had really tight curly hair, he looked like Skippy from Family Ties.
You're really showing your age, aren't you?
It's Charles Manson. My God, it's Charles Manson. I didn't know he was up for parole.
Looks great. Must have been a prison workout.
It's that prison food. It's great.
I heard everything tastes like chicken.
Did somebody say chicken?
Oh, of course you had to jump in as soon as somebody said chicken.
Yeah, we got some while you were gone. We ate it all.
Well, I was about to steal one of those birthday kids' cupcakes.
Hey, that's my routine.
Hector! Hector! Poirier, he's trapped.
Am I missing something?
And Ryan wants everybody to be quiet during his match.
Only professional wrestler that I know that actually wants people to be quiet while he wrestles.
And here we go. This match is getting kicked
I
off
would have gotten that.
as we kick off the second half
Can't keep your hands off
of this Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance program here.
me. Winter Wreckage.
Thank you for that shameless plug.
I like alliteration.
A question for you, Ronnie.
I might have an answer for you.
Hopefully you do. One of our sponsors here happened to be Liberty Travel. Just want to know, is that the company that Jason Havoc ended up using while he left you?
You know, honestly, I think because he wanted to get out of Dodge so quickly because he was terrified of Pat Shamrock, I think he used Greyhound Boss. Not that I'm supporting Pat Shamrock in one bit, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. If you run away from Pat Shamrock, you're a little girl.
Do you have any problems with Shamrock at all?
Do I have problems with Pat Shamrock?
Yeah.
Where have you been for the past 16 years? Pat Shamrock and I have a storied history of the worst feuds imaginable. But see, this isn't about me and Pat Shamrock. It's about Dave the Architect Gramaire and Pat Shamrock. And Dave the Architect Gramaire coming into Ronnie's office and disrespecting me and treating me like doggy doo-doo.
It sounds to me like you're a little upset the architect Dave Gumar is in first place in the voting and you're in third.
You know what? Awards mean nothing to me. I'm the world's sexiest manager, risky business, Ronnie Reigns. Awards are not how you take over a promotion, so I can care less about that. Why don't we get back to the match?
Well, in this match, Dennis Reaper is taking it to Ryan Haston here.
I thought it was pronounced Austin.
Reaper gonna go for the suplex. Blocked twice. Maybe for the third time he might get it. No? Nice roll up. Reversal by Reaper. And Ryan's calling for timeout. Which last I knew there was no timeouts for pro wrestling.
No, but apparently there's timeouts for professional wrestling managers who get punished and have to sit in a corner all night.
Who's being punished?
I'm being punished.
I'm starting to wonder who's being punished, if it's you or us over here, Angel.
I am enriching every aspect of your life.
Yeah, with your 50s references and your 70s hairdo. But anyway, let's get back to the match.
Wait, where did the 50s come from? Are you talking about Dirty Don Montoya again?
There's the foot right to the throat of Dennis Reaper in the corner. Ryan taking control of this match.
I think he's using a broken hand.
There's a leg right across the throat.
Can't get more blatant than that.
What are you talking about? What monitor are you guys looking at?
We only got one.
He's got the 5 count.
5 count. Wasn't that tag team in WWE?
Oh yeah, that really crappy one. Don't you still have their CD? Oh wait a minute, I'm sorry. With your age, it's probably 8-track.
Wait, what?
45?
It was a TV show. Wrong medium. See, I don't think Ryan knows how to be mean enough. That's what his problem is. And he needs to be meaner, and it's not happening.
Definitely with a man of his size, a good mean streak would definitely help him.
Oh yeah, the aggression alone, yeah, you're without a doubt. I have to agree with both of you. And this kid could be a major player here in Mawa.
As long as you don't run into boots to the face.
Dennis Reaper with a clothesline in the corner. There's the butt bump. Looks for a cover. 2 count.
I think it was kind of off just a little bit to actually consider it a textbook butt bump. There was use of knee in there, so I'm not exactly sure what he was going for, but I don't think he actually got what he wanted in there.
I'm thinking more a hip.
See, I do know some technical stuff. I'm not just a pretty face.
I hope not.
There's clothesline. Back, spinning back elbow.
Ryan has wonderful hair. Did you notice that? That is just wonderful hair.
You have a thing about hair, I can tell.
I do. I think his hair is wonderful.
Hey, nice drop kick.
There's a nice flow to his hair when he went through the air there.
Yep, not a drop of dye.
Insinuating.
I'm not insinuating anything, buddy.
Just coming right out.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty blunt. You know, like this hammer you're using for the bell here.
You remember I have this hammer.
Ryan again telling the fans to calm down.
They're very calm tonight. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. We got some great fans here
They're
in
very,
the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance.
tonight they are very torpid. Like a hibernating frog.
High cross body in the corner. Greco-Roman suplex.
That's just showing his strength right there.
And Reaper, knowing where he's at in the ring, grabs a hold of the ropes. Ryan's too worried about the referee here. Gets caught with a roll-up. Almost cost him the match, arguing with the referee. Another 2 count.
I think one thing you guys got to keep, you just really got to keep in mind too, is that we got a real wild card going on here because Dennis Reaper was a substitute for the Top Daddy Biggie Biggs.
You're right.
So, if there's any frustration going on, Ryan Austin, he has to have it because he was ready for Biggie Biggs, not Charles Manson.
Well, it's pretty evident that Reaper's style is completely different from Biggie Big, so that's definitely a disadvantage to Mr. Ryan
So
Hopkins.
I think he's letting his frustration get the best of him right now.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, it's all amazing that Ryan actually has a shot to win this match here tonight, not having to go against Biggie Big.
But he doesn't know what Dennis Reaper brings to the table. He doesn't know his skill set.
He doesn't know if Reaper is a brawler. He doesn't know if he's a submission style.
He doesn't know
if he's a shoe
He
fighter.
doesn't know if he's going to pull a fireball out of his pipes. Not that I've ever thrown fire in my career.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I thought you were the man that invented fire.
No, now we have to.
No, he was the guy that discovered
We
fire.
have to. Let's give credit where credit is due. The most well-known use of the fireball was by none other than Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Let's give it where it's due, brothers. God rest his soul.
And yeah, you're correct. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert used that fireball on more than one occasion, that's for sure.
And he's going, supposedly, I would think it's no man's land for him. And that's why it's no man's land for him.
But he still had a chance, because what most people don't realize that on the independent scenes, most rings are 16 by 16, which is a lot shorter distance than the ones that you see on national television. So you can estimate that you can make a leap that, in that distance and make it work.
Well, he didn't make it this time. Going in. Oh.
There's a nice kick to the back of the head. And a knee to the side of the head.
Just hold him over.
Oh, and almost a 3 count for Dennis Reaper.
He looks quite insane right now, wouldn't you say? That's the Charles Manson and him coming out.
Catches him in the corner. Snapmare over. Kick to the back. Goes for the cover. Reaper should have followed it up with another kick. That might have been able to hold him down longer. Instead, it looks like he's going to go to the top rope.
Well, we also got to keep in mind that Reaper is not a veteran, so that's a mistake that a veteran would not make.
Oh. Question is, was that deliberate or not?
And he's going to be talking quite high for the next hour to 2 hours.
That's not necessarily true. I've had that happen to me a lot, and my voice has never gone higher.
Well, the difference is, though, you seem to be lacking testicles.
Wait, what?
There goes the high-pitched voice.
I never had a Zoom.
And again, almost a 3 count.
Come on, man, you can do it.
Our referee, Scott, said this close.
Leave it alone, ref.
Matter of millimeters.
Fireball.
Let's see if the sit down for a man needs a drink.
Come out with a garbage can filled with
We're looking for Reaper. Where'd he go?
Where is he?
Come on now, work.
Is he under the ring?
I don't know where he went to.
They're playing Where's Waldo.
There you go. Here you go.
Oh, there he is on the other side of the ring.
4, 5, 6. We had a count, you reject.
Ryan's still counting.
Now go this side. It's there, baby.
Reaper going for a submission move.
He's got him. He's got him. Is he going to tap or not?
Our crowd yelling for Ryan to tap.
I'm getting ready to ring that bell.
Keep it on there. Yeah, we got the rope. Keep it on.
Got the rope. He's got the rope. Put down that hammer, buddy.
I so wanted to ring the bell.
I thought you didn't want to ring the bell. Now you're so happy to ring the bell.
Then it's over and done with.
I thought this match was over. I thought Reaper had him when he had him in that submission hold.
So did everybody else.
Yeah, beat that head, beat his head. Come on, man.
Oh,
Belly to
he
back.
just turned him inside out.
Get that, man.
And a 2 count.
It was down. You need to make the full count. It was down, you stupid.
Ryan still can't believe that this match is still going on. I thought Reaper was knocked out after that belly-to-back suplex.
Absolutely.
Yeah! Smash it there!
Oh, what was that? And that is it, people.
Here is your winner, Dennis Reaper.
And you ain't offer us any damn money because you didn't give us any the last time.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no recollection of any disreputable activities going on this evening behind the camera.
So I guess I got an IOU, huh?
You owe me what? You owe me 25 bucks? Wow, that's awesome. I'm getting 25 bucks tonight.
I owe you a shot in
You
the
can just
mouth.
buy me a pizza instead. It's all good. Oh, I forgot the other guy left because he had to announce the match. I was like, wait, where'd he go?
Just to throw in one more shameless plug, we also have Woodcraft by Matt at the Stratford Cabinet. You can call them up at 856-784-9482. Or for more items that will be available, you can also check woodcraftbymatt.webs.com.
And don't forget to like the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance on Facebook and check out MawaProWrestling.com. That just sounds fun to say.
What, Mawa?
MawaProWrestling.com. And like us on Facebook. Because I'm a Facebook celebrity, so I just like saying like us on Facebook.
And here's your favorite referee.
The Irish Patriot himself, Rico Suave Jr., 427th Irish in descent.
It must have been a dark Irish.
It was during the potato famine.
Sure wasn't a plantain famine.
It is a tag team match. Coming to the ring first, from Chicago, Illinois, Joey Greco, and from New Jersey,
Sorry, we're heavier than you.
the Fixer.
We're heavier than you, so we can insulate better.
Speak for yourself. I lost a lot of weight.
Hey, how about you do?
It was during that summer show we had. What happened?
And coming to the ring here, it is Vinny the Fixer and Joey Greco. By far, I have to say that these two are probably the most dangerous tag team in all of Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance. Now currently, Johnny Greco and Vinny the Fixer are currently in a winning streak after the last show. Vinny beat Bloodhound, while Joey Greco ended up defeating his own teacher, Bobby Blake.
From the raging streets of Centralia, Andy Header and the Cremator!
I have to talk about this with Andy. Now, Ronnie, you see that little situation involving Andy Header when he gave you a vast array of beloved comic books where you tore them right up.
Let's go on the record and let's explain this properly. He did not give me comic books. He came out here to show me this pile of comic books that he just happened to get because he's under the impression that he's an overgrown 12-year-old and he's under the impression that I care. He brought them out. This is one of the reasons why he couldn't get his head in the game as a member of Risky Business Incorporated. He was distracted by shiny objects, video games, and toy soldiers. He got beat all the time because, look at him, he's an overgrown 14-year-old. I mean, it's like, how can I take someone to the top? How can I manage a champion if they're going to conduct themselves like that?
Well, you have to admit, him handing you over those comic books, or to show you these comic books and everything like that, you couldn't have found it at all somewhat flattering. He's trying to get your attention. He wanted your leadership. He wanted your guidance.
I thought it was creepy.
Oh, that too.
He would come over my house. He would borrow my DVDs. He'd let himself in. He'd eat all my beans. You know, he'd rifle through my CDs and DVDs. It's like,
You didn't touch the 45s?
no, he didn't touch those because he didn't know what they were. But I told him, I said, you can't keep coming over here. It's like, it's awkward. You're fired. You need to go home. Your mom's looking for you. You bother me, kid.
Care to add in a little there, Jimmy?
Well, I was just asked by one of our fans how old Greco and Vinny the Fixer were. If they had to come out of the old age home.
Johnny Greco is 23 and Vinny the Fixer is 20.
Look, I understand their methods of winning. And yes, they do a lot of dirty tactics, but I have the absolute and utmost respect for Vinny and Greco.
Two old guys against Andy Header and the Cremator.
Last time I checked, age and knowledge can beat youth and speed any day.
Look, let me ask you this one. Who is in the ring? Is it Johnny Greco or Joey Greco?
It is Joey.
Joey Greco's in the ring.
I'll have you know that Joey Greco and Johnny Greco are identical twins, and they've been making fools out of you people for years. I know which one's which.
We've got a collar and elbow tie-up with Greco and Andy Header starting off this match.
That's what happens when you read comic books. You get thrown on in the ring.
And there's Joey juking and driving like he always does.
Did you just say drinking and driving?
Juking and driving, you know, kind of like you with the two-step. You know, the Charleston.
I have no idea what you're talking
You know,
about.
the left foot, right foot.
Yeah, you know, the cabbage patch.
The box step?
You know.
Here's a tag into Vinny the Fixer.
Shut up now!
He didn't say anything.
Kick him in the head!
That's just mean.
Fixer with a slam on Andy Header.
Let me tell you something. I have had the privilege of managing this man, Vinny the Fixer. I've also had the privilege of managing Johnny Greco. I'm not telling you which one it is, but I've had the
Oh, we
privilege.
just call him Jimmy.
People have called me that for years.
I'm sure.
I don't know why they call me Jimmy Hart. It's not funny.
And I think Joey might want to turn around because he's got the big guy behind him.
This is going to go very poorly for Greco.
There's the Cremator. Had his hands around the throat of Joey Greco.
Not going to get the Cremator down that way.
You ain't doing that, brother!
And a big slam by the Cremator, followed by a clothesline, and yet another clothesline. Greco with the reversal. Up and over goes the Cremator. How many times have you seen that before?
Actually, quite a few.
Very athletic move from the Cremator.
Don't forget that up up and down the East Coast for the better part of 15 years, one of the biggest feuds of all time was versus the Cremator. These men have faced each other time and time again in every kind of match, from your standard normal match to tag matches to casket matches. It's like these men have fought each other forever.
Up and over goes Vinny the Fixer. There's the Cremator. Gonna make the tag, look like make the tag to Andy Header, and there it is.
There we go. Hey, would anyone like a sip of my coconut flavored sparkling water?
No thanks.
No?
And it's pineapple coconut.
It is. It's amazing.
How much did they pay you to say that?
Well, I didn't say who it was made by, so I'm not getting anything, but it's pretty delectable.
You shut up!
Fresco is much better, but this is pretty good.
Ah, there you go.
I prefer Fago myself, but
For what?
Fago.
What's Fago?
You never heard of Fago?
Fago,
You
this
guys
is
sound
like you heard of
that way.
Fago.
You guys are in New Jersey. You don't know what Fago is? I'm from New York. Oh, see, there you go.
I'm not from
It's
either.
a very popular PA drink.
You have to go to,
PA,
you have to go
PA
to Food
only
Lion
5
to get
minutes,
it.
at least 5 minutes away. No, you're going to Piggly Wiggly.
We have no Piggly Wigglies where I live.
Ain't no Piggly Wiggy. There's a corner bodega.
And Andy Header.
I think he's attacking
I think
Greco's
we're getting way
Piggly
off topic here, guys.
Yeah, let's get to
Andy
this
Header.
match.
He did the Piggly Wiggly on Greco.
Andy Header taking it to Joey Greco here.
Johnny Greco.
Jimmy Greco, whoever.
I know the difference between the twins, trust me. See, even the girlfriend's in on it too, because she'll just show up with one of them randomly just to confuse you.
And Header with his elbow into the shoulder. Greco knocks his own partner
Wow.
off.
I didn't see that coming. That was a miscommunication right there. Wait. I really hope they're not having a problem with each other.
Oh, and Header through the middle rope. And Vinny the Fixer.
This is falling apart. Miscommunication everywhere is leading to, oh no, it's gonna happen. No, Greco, no.
High cross body by Header. 2 count.
Wow, that was, I'm surprised that didn't turn into a 3 count. Well,
Power bomb.
There you go, like I said.
3 count now.
Experience, knowledge will always beat speed.
And there's the tag. In the Vinny the Fixer.
Are these kids chanting Greco cheese? There's no kind of cheese called Greco cheese.
Vinny the Fixer all over Andy Header. Gonna distract.
I think they meant Greco cheese.
While Greco over here chokes Andy
He's
Header.
not choking Andy Header. Did you see his hand on his throat? No, you didn't. He was slipping on the ice.
On the ice.
It's winter time, you know.
On the ice inside of the ring.
It's winter time.
Okay. Snapmare over. Greco gonna drop that elbow.
That's a heavy elbow, let me tell you. Whoa!
Here comes the Cremator.
That
in
was
for
from
a
out of
save.
nowhere. It was the fastest I've ever seen a Cremator move ever.
Not bad for a step, huh?
Wow. How long did you have to work on that one?
As long as you work on your hair.
And here comes the Greco cheats chance again.
Cheese, Greco cheese. I don't understand what Greco cheese means.
It must be
He
Romanian.
doesn't cheat. I don't think he's Romanian.
And you don't get involved in matches either,
I
right?
never get involved. I'm glad you finally admitted that.
Another quick tag.
We'll set up Andy for a double suplex here. Hold him up there for a second.
I think I heard Andy Header choke.
Cremator reaching for the tag. Fixer goes for the cover, gets a 2 count. Fixer drops that elbow.
I think one thing everyone's forgetting too is you got to keep in mind, Fixer and Greco, they are a seasoned tag team. Cremator and Header are not.
They're brand new. They're brand new, just put together. These
Drop
guys,
full
they
hold
know everything
with the
about
leg
each
drop.
other.
Yeah, these guys are a veteran tag team going against 2 guys that have never tagged with each other.
And in fact, they actually were supposed to tag together, but because of various travel issues and snow-related issues and other serious business that I had to take care of, they were not able to tag together at the last Midwest Wrestling Alliance event.
Well, weather definitely had a lot to do with the last Mawa event.
Nice.
We'd rather our wrestlers and fans be safe.
Ah, no one is safe when running around.
There's another snapmare over.
And the one Andy Header fan right here.
I better now. Come on, Andy! Let's go! Come on! You go, let's go! Shut up!
There's the crowd trying to get Andy Header back into this match.
Maybe if they threw a comic book in there or a video game, it would wake them up.
Come on, put your gas in there!
Fixer whipping the corner.
Do it!
Misses.
Come on, Andy, make that tag!
Fixer cuts him off there. Gonna pick him up, side slam.
Yeah, baby!
There's that Cremator getting involved again. What is this?
The Cremator wants to be involved in this match.
Well, then he can wait until he's tagged like everybody else.
Here we go with the double teaming.
We've got other commentators over here. This is great.
Yeah, we got a.
Hey, everybody have nothing on it. Come on, Andy! Come on!
Greco telling Header to stay out of his ring.
You can do it!
Thought the ring belonged to the Mesh brothers.
Crap out of us! Yeah!
And Header,
He's too close to the corner. He just did not have his ring presence.
Header with a very impressive move, but like you said, into his opposing
See,
corner.
I'm very disappointed because Andy Header spent many years under the tutelage of managers like myself. You know, he had a mean streak. I don't know where this mean streak has gone.
He's still there!
Look at him, he's weak. He's not a driven animal like he used to be. He's listening to the fans. Where's that going to get him?
Come on!
Well, listening to you probably got him disqualified quite a lot.
I never had anything to do with him getting disqualified.
Okay.
Come on, make the tag!
Ready to fix it first to make the tag. Header unable to make the tag. And here comes Greco again. Cremator again breaks up the 3 count.
Did you see that awful display of unsportsmanlike conduct where he scared the referee, Rico Suave Jr.? He just looked at him and Rico just like backed off. Like,
Well, Header definitely needs to get a tag in.
So what you're saying is you're not afraid of the Cremator? You go get in his face right now.
I fought him in that battle. I picked him up. I body slammed him. I Huracan Rana'd him. I would have taken that battle royal if Dave Patera hadn't cheated and gotten me thrown out of that ring.
Well, finally the tag by Header to the Cremator.
I ain't afraid of no Cremator.
Come on, Andy, down! Cremator, now! Break the tag out!
Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute.
Well, who's the winner?
Who is it?
That's why I wasn't going to ring the bell. It's like,
And he holds up the hand and
I think I get it. I I think I get it. He did not see Cremator get tagged in.
I think you're right. I don't think he saw the tag.
This couldn't have worked out any better than you can't imagine how happy I am right now. Because now the referee's going to get a beating.
Maybe the Fixer and Joey Greco.
Could you like be a little bit more positive for the winners there? I mean, be happy for them?
But they shouldn't have won.
They most certainly did.
Cremator was the legal man in the ring.
I don't think so. But now the best part is Rico Suave Jr. is probably going to get beat. I should start a kill the ref chant. That would be awesome.
And the Cremator.
Do it! Do it! Choke slam the ref!
Looking at Rico Suave
Do it!
Jr.
For the love of God, do it!
Rico, smart and gets out of that ring. I know I would.
That would have been the best birthday present I could have ever gotten. Rico Suave Jr. getting choke slammed.
As a former referee myself, I definitely would be running away from the Cremator.
I thought there was something about it that gave me the itch.
We might need some penicillin for that itch.
They make ointments, you know. I don't need penicillin. That's expensive. Hey, I might have a penicillin allergy, so that's not a nice thing to say.
I'm allergic to penicillin.
I'm not, but I'm just saying I might, you know.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Hey, don't get your stolen wins! You guys suck!
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Greco and Vinny the Fixer pulled the wool over everybody's eyes and getting the sneak victory over Cremator and Andy Header.
You're your paid referee!
They pulled Andy Header's hair over his eyes.
You and hair. It's always you and hair.
You ever see the Broadway musical, Hair? They made it about me.
I thought that was hairspray.
Beat the crap out of him!
Wow, you definitely are just so in the wrong era.
Yeah!
You made fun of me for being in the 70s.
Looks like we're getting ready for our main event.
And this should definitely be an incredible match.
Absolutely. We have...
I predict Pat Shamrock, he's going down.
Alright, are you guys ready?
Well, he's not the only undefeated MAWA heavyweight champion for nothing.
But he's also, like a lot of people tonight, going up against an unchallenged quantity.
Just scheduled for one fall with a 45-minute time limit and is for the MAWA Heavyweight Championship. Going to the ring first, he is the challenger, weighing 230 pounds, from the mean streets of New York, being accompanied to the ring by his manager, the architect, David Kumar, the Dog of War, Rotman!
Yeah, I was just going to give Rotman all kinds of praise for being the unknown quantity, and I forgot who he's coming out to the ring with. I'll tell you what, that Dave Kumar, he's lucky that I can't leave this table because I got the bell hammer right here.
Yeah, I'm sure he is shaking in his Italian lotion.
He better be, because I'll tell you what, Dr. Bunston Honeydew there is going to learn that you don't mess with Ronnie's office. Every guy he managed has to be bald. What is that? I have beautiful hair. He has none.
Thank God none of your people are following in your footsteps. We probably have a hole over our ozone layer just from the hairspray alone.
Don't you make me come up. I'll come up there with this hammer. I don't care if the commissioner's right. I don't. Hey. You tell him to not smart off to me while I'm back here. I'll knock him out. I need to ring the bell, so.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what people need to realize is that Pat Shamrock has never faced Rottmeier before. Now, Shamrock has had this trouble before, taking on Jason Havoc, not knowing that he was going to take him on until that very night. But this is a different story. Rottmeier is an unknown. This could be the toughest test for him.
Originally from Mount New Jersey, he is the incendiary Pat Shamrock!
Oh, here we go. Listen to the crowd.
There goes all the lucky charms.
Wow, listen to that. These people should be cheering for me. It's my birthday soon. They already are.
This crowd is definitely filled with Shamrock people. What do you have to say about this, Ron?
I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I can't believe they all forgot my birthday. Every last one of them. I didn't get a cupcake or nothing.
They didn't even sing. They didn't even sing for you.
Why is it every time I come back here, you guys are talking about food?
Because we know you're not here.
Don't you know you're making the fat guy hungry?
I'm just glad I'm not the fat guy anymore.
And here we go with what I'm going to say is going to be an epic match between two guys that I know personally used to train together for years.
Now,
That's funny.
Jim, I was trying to explain to everybody
It was a foreign
here
object.
listening
He's
that
Irish. It was a foreign
Shamrock has
object.
had this situation before where he has faced somebody that very night that he did not know, he did not prepare for his opponent. However, this is a completely different story. Before, Shamrock would try and prepare for anybody in the MAWA roster. Rottmeier just came in. He's now officially in the MAWA roster. This is somebody that I'm sure Shamrock was not prepared to face tonight.
Oh, and you're right. I'm sure Shamrock was not prepared to face Rottmeier tonight. He was prepared to face somebody who's not here, Jason Havoc. But like I said, these guys have trained together for a few years now, and Rottmeier, somebody I grew up with in the mean streets of New York. We've been in quite a few brawls together growing up. And I think Shamrock's definitely going to have his hands full. But like I said, due to the fact they did train together, you know, they know each other well. So it's going to be a very interesting match.
Yeah, it's going to be very much a hold for hold, move for move situation. It's all going to come down to who knows each other better.
Now, Pat Shamrock, when I talked to him earlier, reminded me, you know, he spent 4 years at the Hickson Gracie Academy in Somerdale, New Jersey, training. You know, he's had a successful career up and down the East Coast. He travels all over, multi-time champion at different organizations. And he is a graduate of 2 different wrestling schools, one being the Monster Factory in New Jersey, and also the Dungeon, which I believe is in Pennsylvania.
2 formidable schools.
2 great schools, yeah. For anybody who wants to become a wrestler, those are 2 of the top schools out there, along with the Samoan school. You know, so, you know, definitely hats off to Pat Shamrock, who's been trained by some of the best in this business.
You guys mentioned the Dungeon.
Yes, we mentioned the dungeon.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Ronnie Reigns knows all too well
I came from
the
the dungeon.
accolades of Pat Shamrock.
I came from the dungeon. I was on the receiving end of Pat Shamrock many times.
You know,
No matter what it was, them Irish potatoes got me.
and as well as Pat Shamrock and Dave Gumar know each other so well because both trained at the Monster Factory.
Yeah, well, I'm
at one
hoping
point
they
in
get to
time.
know each other well a lot better because Dave's got a whole world of hurt coming to him. And you know what? If Pat Shamrock gives it to him, then I'm thrilled. I don't care who it is.
I sense a sense of jealousy going on here.
You don't come out into Ronnie's office and treat me like a fool. And that's exactly what he did, especially with my birthday right around the corner. And nobody got me a cupcake.
Well, nobody got me a cupcake either.
Is it your birthday?
It was 2 weeks ago.
That's 2 weeks ago.
And yours isn't here yet, so what's your plan?
It's in a few days.
Let's get to this match, people.
Anyway, yeah, back to the match. Rotmare in control.
I keep hearing the heater pipes going. What's this noise?
Shamrock with a reversal into a drop toe hold. Got Rotmare down on the ground. Rotmare able to grab the ropes. You know, it's only a matter of time before the architect, Dave Gumar, gets involved in the match.
You got that right, that cheating, bald-headed goon.
Yeah, didn't he learn that from you?
He absolutely did not learn that from me.
I thought you told him that everything he knew was because of you.
About being a manager, not being a cheater.
He is mimicking you. So therefore, every time he does a dastardly deed, whenever he cheats, whenever he lies, he's gotten that from you.
The only thing he's mimicking right now is the general from Stargate. Because look at how bald he is.
Well, back home, our fans and the company that I work with David at call him the Penguin.
They call him the Penguin?
The Penguin.
I love that. You know what? I'm going to have, next time he gets in my face, I'm just going to call him the Penguin. Big old bald-headed penguin.
Shoulder tackle by Pat Shamrock. Able to block the hip toss. Gets Rotmare over. And slammed on the Rotmare. Shamrock gonna go for the cover here.
I think it's still too early.
You know, Rotmare, like I said, I've known the guy for well over 20 years. We went to school together, grew up on the streets together. He is one of the strongest men I know.
I bet he was in the principal's office a lot.
He was the guy that would beat up the principal. Remember those kids? You always had that one kid who always beat up everybody. That was Rotmare.
I was too busy being stuck in the locker.
Why am I not surprised?
Pat Shamrock, though, like we said, you know, a graduate of the Monster Factory and the Dungeon, could probably, wrestle circles around Rotmare. But when it comes to the power, I think he might be lacking.
Obviously, one thing you got to keep in mind too is, you know, just like with every other athlete, the longer a match goes, the more favor it is in with the person who has cardio conditioning. I don't think Pat Shamrock has the air that he needs to go long, if you know what I'm talking about. That was one, you know, the UFC fighters. You know, it's like you look at certain UFC fighters that are built like tanks. They can take a lot of punishment, but if they run out of their air, guess what? They're not going to go long.
And you're absolutely right. You know, it takes a lot of endurance to be a UFC fighter, as well as a professional wrestler. I mean, these guys go through a lot with their bodies in these matches.
I think everyone should call Dave Gumar a penguin.
You should call the Undertaker.
He looks like a penguin, doesn't he?
And Ronnie Reigns
I think he looks
trying
like
to get
a
our
penguin.
fans to call Dave Gumar a
He's trying
penguin.
to start up a penguin too.
Everybody that doesn't like Dave Gumar should call him a penguin. There you go, start it, kid. Call him a penguin.
I
tried. One kid was on my side.
Ronnie's trying. So very hard to get these fans to call Dave Kumar a penguin.
I hate him so much. I don't think you can call him the Undertaker.
There's Rotmare taking it to Pat Shamrock.
Okay, that works.
Now, and I just want to add in my two cents when it comes into this match.
I think you owe me 2 cents.
I know you guys are talking about conditioning and getting into their breath in order to win this match, but you also have the advantage that goes to Shamrock for having the title. Technically speaking, Shamrock doesn't have to beat Rotmire. Rotmire has to pin him. He has to make him submit.
That's true. Rotmare's the one that has to win the match. He has to win the title. Shamrock could do anything he wanted. He could get disqualified and still be the champion. I don't see Pat Shamrock doing anything like that.
But if he wanted to, he could.
Rotmare, you're right. Rotmare is the one who has to win this match to become the champion.
I thought we were talking about conditioning. I usually
You-
my
you
hair.
I'm sure it got your attention, didn't it? I'm sure you're a Pantene Pro V kind of guy.
And Rotmare biting the side of the head of Pat Shamrock.
I like Nutrice. Nutrice is, I like the commercials. Dave Kumar's a penguin. We need that chant to start. He's a penguin. Look at him. Penguin, 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 penguin. God love him. That one kid over there is really on my side, but nobody else is joining.
Yeah, I was saying,
My
the only fan in the building here
No,
tonight.
there's another fan, a
biggest fan.
fine young gentleman who comes to all the shows. He has Ronnie Reigns posters. He's a great kid, and you know what? I'm vicious to these people, but you know what? You're not going to find fans any better than the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance fans. Seriously, they are the greatest.
That is one thing that we can all agree on.
Who else would sit there and let me yell at them for a good 20 minutes? Really?
I take it you're not married.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Just smile and nod.
You read my
Just
mind
smile
on that
and
one,
nod.
Angel.
I am the Charlie Sheen of professional wrestling.
Ah, so that's not pineapple coconut water.
Wait a minute.
The Shamrock trying to wear out Rotmare, but Rotmare flips him over, goes for the cover.
He's trying to find his lucky charms.
Shamrock starting to look winded, and Rotmare still looks like he's got some breath to him.
That goes to what we were talking about before, gentlemen.
And there's a vicious chop.
That's how you chop.
Yes.
Rotmare gonna go up on the second rope.
There's your Shamrock.
Uh-oh.
Wow, you only got the 3.
Inverted drop.
Wow, and that was a solid one, too.
Right in his lucky charms.
Jeez, that's pretty good.
And a leg drop to the back of the head of Rotmare.
Going for the cover.
2 count. There's a series of headbutts into the corner.
Shamrock trying to get this crowd on his side.
Well,
fairly easy.
The crowd is already on his side.
Yeah,
he's just trying to pull energy from them because right now he desperately needs it. You can see it in his face. The man is tired.
With a forearm off the second rope to the head of
Waiting
Rotmare.
for another cover.
2 count.
That was solid.
I got to tell you, Rotmire definitely is well conditioned. He's taking quite a bit of punishment. He just keeps coming back.
Yeah, you're right. He just keeps coming back. He He wants that MAWA championship.
I would have to say, if he did, that'd be one heck of a debut here in MAWA. Wouldn't you agree?
I would definitely have to agree. As Rotmare chokes Pat Shamrock,
I didn't see it choke.
while Gumar gets the attention of our referee, Scott. Irish rip into the corner. Here comes the splash. Shamrock face first into the mat. Going for a single leg crab.
This could be bad for Shamrock.
He's got a history of lower back problems.
Absolutely, he does. If I'm not mistaken, possibly some knee issues as well. That looked to be a rookie mistake on Rotmare's part by just not following up on that.
Yeah, you're right. And he should have stayed on top of him, which he is. But I mean, just that couple of seconds that he wasted getting off of Pat Shamrock could have cost him the match.
I think right now he was trying to make an example. And you know what? That example didn't pay off for him.
Huge clothesline from Pat Shamrock. Both missed with a clothesline. Belly to belly from Shamrock. Oh, and his back's hurting him now.
I'll tell you, there he goes. Rolls back, is spazzing out on him.
You know, all joking aside, one thing you got to keep in mind too is Pat Shamrock is not 20 years old either. You know, he's definitely, he's a veteran of this game. Resorting to desperation power moves like that can take a huge toll on your body. They're either going to work out in your favor, or right now, as you can see, they're not. He gave just as much an advantage to Rotmare to rest and get some air, get his bearings, as he gave himself.
It's making it basically an even playing field for them both right now.
Headbutt from Shamrock.
Those headbutts, I don't think.
Going in for it.
Hey, why is Gumar getting involved? Why is Gumar getting involved? You know what? He should take a pile driver off of Pat Shamrock. That'd be great. Wow, beautiful.
There's the strength
big time
of Rotmare.
That was a very, 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 that was a power move right there. I was impressed by that.
Rotmare going to the corner. Not known as the guy who goes to the corner.
Wait a minute. Mighty Mo's out here. What is this?
Mighty Mo.
What are you doing? Hey!
You go, Mo! You go! Why are you making me sit down for? It's Mo. You go, Mo!
And a roll up from Pat Shamrock.
And that is it, people.
Here's our winner, and still the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance champion.
Dave, take it over.
Pat Shamrock.
Now, I don't want to...
And here comes Mighty Mo.
Here we go.
And there goes
And
Ronnie Reigns.
I was going to say, is there something going on here with Ronnie Reigns? He did have such a sly look on his face when Mighty Mo came out and pushed Rotmare right off. And there goes the team. Dave, grabbing the mic. Definitely has something to say now.
You know what? In the past business of the world too much. I know you can't stand it. I got an idea. I'm in the mood to make a match for April 26th. Right here at Baltimore for Mawa Palooza 3. So, hey, Jim, I gotta do this. We make a call to Florida. We call up a good friend of ours. A well-traveled. He's been to Puerto Rico. He's been to Japan. He's He's worked for the WWE. He's been in ECW. We're going to call our buddy. Pablo Marquez. Now, I know nobody knows him, but if you go up on YouTube and Google him, you'll know who he is. But they needed it perfect. So what I'm thinking is, you go find a man, and you team with him. It's going to be Pat Shamrock, Pablo Marquez versus Dave Umar, and whoever he chooses. Now, I'm not done. Ronnie Reigns, come out here with Mo right now.
Ronnie Reigns, who ran away as quickly as possible.
You know what, Reigns? You're in the same predicament as he is. It's going to be not only a regular tag team match, but a three-way dance tag team match. That means there's going to be 3 teams. It's going to be Pat Shamrock, Pablo Marquez versus Dave Umar, and maybe you can go find Jason Abbott. And I said I'm going to go rock somewhere, I'm not really sure, but whoever you feel like bringing, you bring. And Mighty Mo. It's going to be you and Ronnie Reigns. So right here, April 26th, right here at Sports and More, Mawa, 3. Make sure you get your tickets early because it's going to go fast. Everybody have a good night, and thanks for coming out.
And you heard it right here, April 26th, when we return here to Sports and More. We got a triple threat tag team match with Pat Shamrock and Pablo Marquez as they take on David Gumar and whoever he can find versus Mighty Mo and, well, Ronnie Reigns, who ran away as quickly as possible. So that ends another great night here at Mawa. I'm Mr. 123 Jim Halbert. Angel Gonzalez, thank you for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Well, thank you for having me.
And we will see you in April.
Peace.